What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of 1010 Talk. We're taking a little bit of a different approach today. I want to talk about celebrity endorsements, and in particular, one specific celebrity endorsement that I think is the best, the most well-executed one of them all. One of the greatest actors of our modern era right now, and that is Tom Hardy. So Tom Hardy, really interesting guy, loved by women across the world. And he's also been in a lot of crazy roles in the last decade. He had an outstanding role in Dunkirk. He's been in Batman as Bane, in just dozens of other amazing films. So Tom Hardy, I think, has the best celebrity endorsement of a watch company out there. So you see a lot of these new celebrity endorsements. You see people for Tag and for Omega, and then of course Lady Gaga and David Beckham with Tudor. They sort of have these, glamour photo shoots where they're posting in GQ magazine. They're all dressed up. They have all the makeup on. They look all perfect. David Beckham with his chambray or his denim jacket, whatever the hell it is. I'm posting pictures right now so you guys can see. But Tom Hardy's endorsement for Bremont watches is probably the most raw, sort of authentic feeling celebrity marketing that I've seen from any celebrity out there. So it's kind of really interesting. It's super subtle too. I'm going to post up some pictures. Most of the marketing for Bremont by Tom Hardy is done via Instagram. And if you guys don't follow Instagram at all or don't follow Tom Hardy on Instagram, I urge you to at least just type in his Instagram handle. Go in and check it out. His Instagram is not what you would expect from a celebrity. It's more of what you would expect from an artist. If you go and you scroll through, you see a bunch of black and white photos, not much editing done to them, and that's where the rawness comes out with the Bremont sponsorship. So if you look at some of his Bremont pictures, it's like he took it with an iPhone 5 or something like that. Nothing crazy, just a quick snapshot of the Bremont that he's rocking on any given day, and he also disables all the comments. So all you get is this either black and white photo or this kind of like shadowy, not really well executed photo of a watch with a little weird description that he puts in, and it's just a bunch of usually emojis and some talk about being British engineered or whatever. And it's just there in the open for his 1.9 million followers to see. And what I really like about this marketing angle is it's not something that's pushed in mass production into these, like I said earlier, GQ magazines or billboards in Times Square. It's just kind of him being like, listen, I'm British. This is an awesome British brand that I've been wearing their watches. I really enjoy them. And here you go. Check it out on my wrist. Look how cool I look with my tatted full sleeve, down my arm. And it doesn't even bother me that Tom Hardy is seen a lot in interviews and other things wearing Rolex watches. He's been seen wearing a lot of, I believe it's a vintage sub, numerous vintage Datejusts, or not vintage Datejusts, but just Datejusts in general. I think he got a Milgauss at some point. He's been seen wearing that. And a couple different Omegas. I think Planet Ocean in particular is the one that he's a little bit more fond of. But I think it's kind of cool that even though he has this kind of like low-key sponsorship, he still kind of wears what he likes and rotates them, throws in some Bremonts every once in a while. I mean, I'm sure he has some type of contract with Bremont where he has to wear X amount of watches per year and X amount of interviews or make X amount of posts on social media or whatever it is. But I still like the freedom that Bremont has given Tom Hardy. And I really like the connection of having a British actor representing a British brand as well. And what I also really appreciate is that Bremont has given Tom Hardy kind of the artistic liberty to express his marketing in whichever way he wants. And he's sort of doing it in his truest sense. So one of the greatest actors of all time, you kind of want to, there's a reason he's that great. So you kind of want to give him that artistic freedom to express himself the way he wants. And I think Bremont did a fantastic job with that. So I'm not trying to market Bremont in any way in this video. I've never personally owned a Bremont. they've been increasingly on my radar. I think the engineering of the watches is absolutely incredible. They've taken the appropriate steps to sort of push themselves into the competitive range of some of the $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 Swiss watches. And I know that you can get some of their watches for under $2,000 on the secondhand market. Not exactly sure what they retail for, but I know they're trying to compete against like an Omega or some of those other kind of watches. But they do have even cooler technology in them. I know one of the cool things that Bremont does too is anyone that has ejected from a Martin Baker ejection jet fighter plane seat is eligible for a special Bremont watch that has this red band right along the side of the case. And it's just kind of things like that that sort of make it feel a little bit more authentic and appreciated by the masses as a brand. So let me know what you guys think about celebrity endorsements in general. Let me know what you think of Tom Hardy's role as a celebrity endorser for Bremont, and how you think his endorsement tactics vary from some of the other celebrities out there, like David Beckham, for example, or Lady Gaga, or Leonardo DiCaprio, George Clooney. Let me know if you guys think it's just kind of stupid and it's not going to do anything for Bremont, because you probably haven't even realized that Tom Hardy does this until I just made this video right now. Tell me if I'm way off base, what you guys think, and I will catch you guys in the next video.